Fox 2 continues to follow a dangerous situation that made a mess of the commute for hours this morning.
A shooter targeted someone in a van, in an Uber on the freeway. This is the latest freeway shooting to close down westbound I-94 Livernois earlier today. Fox 2 Jessica Dupnack is live. Jessica, here we go again with another freeway shooting.
Absolutely, Brandon. And that's really the question is, was this woman targeted? Was this a case of road rage? Michigan State Police are investigating. They are the lead. They're trying to unpack all of that information as we speak. But taking a look at the highway, we were talking about westbound 94 here in Detroit near Livernois, closed for several hours as Michigan State Police look for evidence. Back open for now. But let's start from the beginning and let's take a look at some video of what the scene was out here earlier today. This all started shortly before 6 o'clock. The young woman we're talking about here, 34 years old, picked up from an Uber just before 6 o'clock this morning. Her home somewhere here in Detroit. We don't know specifics at that point. She was picked up by the Uber driver. They got on the highway, again, 94 near Livernois, when a dark color sedan pulled up, opened fire on the vehicle. She was sitting in the back seat and was hit several times in the leg. Now, Michigan State Police were on the scene very quickly. One of those troopers applied a tourniquet onto her leg to stop the bleeding, presumably saving her life, although we don't know her condition at this point. We do know she is alive at the hospital, but Michigan State Police aren't saying too much more about her condition. Now, there was a little bit of a language barrier involving that Uber driver. State Police had to bring in a translator to kind of get the details about what happened. But again, as we said at the top of the show there, was this woman targeted? Was someone following her? Or was this a case of road rage, which we have seen out on the highways plenty here in Detroit over the last couple of years? Now, we are expecting an update from Lieutenant Mike Shaw just after noon today, and we'll bring you more information later at 5 and 6. But for now, reporting live in Southwest Detroit.
Any idea of any sort of cameras that were maybe available or other evidence that could help kind of break this case here?
Sure. Well, we talked to Lieutenant Shaw about a month ago about the license plate readers and that kind of thing that are on the highway. He had said at that point that they're all the way from the UP down to the Ohio border. Maybe that will be of some help. Those MDOT cameras once in a while can be helpful. But absolutely, some of the casings that were found on the highway, they can run through a system to trace it back to a weapon. But it's all very early. Remember, this just happened at 6 o'clock today.
Side of the law. He's accused of helping a friend who was wanted for allegedly having sex with a minor. Fox 35's Valerie Boyes in Osceola County with more tonight.
When an Osceola deputy showed up here at Sheriff's headquarters, he was arrested, accused of helping a friend who was allegedly sleeping with a minor.
The former Deputy Dominguez was fired from my agency and arrested.
30-year-old Arturo Dominguez was an Osceola patrol deputy, but now Sheriff Marcos Lopez says he's in big trouble.
He told a suspect in a sex case involving a minor to flee. That's pretty disgusting. That's pretty sick.
Sheriff Lopez says Dominguez was trying to help a childhood friend named Omar Ayala by using a database to see if there was a warrant out for Ayala's arrest. According to an Okeechobee sheriff's warrant, Ayala, who's a teacher and a soccer coach, had sex with a 16-year-old student from Okeechobee High.
He wanted to give his friend a heads up so Ayala would know if the police were looking for him.
He knew that warrants were coming.
We talked to the Okeechobee sheriff about Dominguez helping Ayala. How much more difficult did he make this?
Oh, extremely difficult. And, it even points the finger more so, if he had any potential to defend himself or to speak up for himself, his actions now speak volumes.
This isn't the first time an Osceola deputy is in trouble with the law. Last week, State Attorney Monique Worrell charged Osceola Deputy David Crawford for negligence with a personal injury. Investigators say a motorcyclist he was following was set on fire at a gas station after the deputy's taser came in contact with the gas that pooled beneath the men as they fought.
We actually sent that charge forward. In both cases, we found deputies guilty.
The Okeechobee warrant states the victim's mother contacted deputies after seeing text messages about Ayala and another school employee who allegedly had sex with her daughter.
Because of Dominguez's conduct, Omar Ayala's whereabouts are now unknown.
Do you think there's other victims out there by this man?
I would hope not, but I don't know.
Again, Ayala is still on the loose. Meanwhile, Dominguez, he's out of jail on a $6,000 bond. Reporting in Kissimmee, Valerie Boy, Fox.